just want to talk for a few minutes about this Russell Westbrook thing that's going on in LA. He's getting a lot of negative feedback for what's going on with the Lakers, the negativity and the downturn of that team. And I think it's somewhat unfair. They're using him as a scapegoat to a degree. Russell Westbrook has been somewhat of a disappointment. Carmelo's been playing well. AD's been out. Bron's been playing well. But defensively, to me, is the reason why they're in this rut. Do they have time to turn this around? I don't know. I really don't know. I don't think teams are afraid of them in any way. They know what they're bringing to the table. This Russell Westbrook getting the entire or most of the blame for what's going on there is just so wrong. This guy's a Hall of Famer. He is who he was before he got to the Lakers. Everyone knew this. Plays hard every night. His fraternity, guys like Karl Anthony Towns, saying things like he needs to slow down and really allow his game to come to him. And Draymond Green, Embiid said some really testy things towards Karl Anthony Towns. But back to Russell Westbrook. He's a great talent. First ballot Hall of Famer. Averaged a triple-double 2 or 3 years during his tenure. But he's always been a loose cannon. OKC, Houston. He had a little stint in Washington. I guess they got tired of him as well, or just moved on from his salary, and through all of the ups and downs of the Lakers and everything that's involved with that whole situation over there. I just think it was a bad mix of players that came together. I could see where LeBron was thinking maybe we can have a last run or get in the playoffs with all veterans, Dwight, AD, Bron, Russell, Carmelo, but it hasn't come together properly. You're dealing with different egos, and you knew what you were getting when you put this team together. That's all I can say. You can't expect a different outcome. So for Russell Westbrook to get the brunt of this negativity on the Lakers is so wrong. It's just wrong. He is part of the issue, but he is not the only issue. Just think, if Russell Westbrook wasn't on the Lakers, where would they be? 6, 8, 10 games worse? Because he has been productive, even though he's made some mistakes, turned the ball over a lot. The Lakers organization knew what they were getting. And he's just been Russell Westbrook. This is who he is. It's just unfortunate. His tenure will probably end with the Lakers after this season if they can trade. I don't know who wants him at this point. That roster is going to be shaken up really, really good, and we'll see where they go from there. Kyrie Irving is coming back to the NBA. For those of you all who don't know, Kyrie's been out for a while. He didn't want to get vaccinated. He's missed a good portion of the first half of the NBA season. The Brooklyn Nets have been kind of staying stable to a degree. They're still in the top 3 in the league right now. Harden's starting to play better. He's kind of getting back in shape, and they've had a pretty good team to kind of last or hold their own in the East. He'll be only back for road games until the mandate changes in New York, which I don't think is going to happen anytime soon. If it does, he'll be back for full games, but he's back. He's cleared to play, protocol and everything. My question is this a good move for the Brooklyn Nets to bring him back now, where the team has developed the chemistry without him? Harden has settled in to where he was, being Harden, and I think him and Durant have made the adjustments to kind of work this thing out and getting the ball, spreading the ball around a little bit better. I think the team is playing a lot better than they did maybe 2 or 3 weeks ago. But bringing Kyrie back into the fold, I don't know if that's a good thing right now. They're looking at it as, hey, we're adding another scorer, great player, blah, blah, blah. And when he was here last year, they were pretty formidable. They were touted to go to the finals and probably win it with those 3 guys and a bunch of role players. But I'm not sure about this right now because Kyrie is a one-on-one type player. He's one of those guys that he does his own thing on the court. He's not a team guy. He's just really not. He's not a team guy as far as on the court. Off the court, we don't know. I don't know him personally. But on the court, from what I see, he's not a team guy. He's more of a one-on-one playground type guy. And that's who he's always been. Great one-on-one guy. He's about getting his. And I don't know if this is going to be a good thing for the Brooklyn Nets where they are. Will he disrupt their rhythm going forward? Will he make it worse? Will he make them better? That's going to be a tough one. The league's going to take notice. And this does kind of make them probably number 1 in the East right now. The Bulls are there. Even Cleveland's coming up. Milwaukee's definitely there. I'm kind of glass half full on this Kyrie return. We don't know what's going to happen. We don't know how it's going to work out, and he's only playing road games, so maybe that'll be enough to a degree, but I think it's going to mess up a lot of things because he's not going to be there consistently, and that's going to affect that team regardless of how I or you may think about it. So if you enjoy our content, please like, share, comment. We would really like the feedback from you guys. Until next time again,